Before I dive into specific strategies, I think it will be helpful for us to take a step back and understand what is a financial planner and what kind of work do I do with my clients. See, when people hear the word financial advisor or financial planner, they immediately think about investments. Are you going to pick stocks for me? How are we going to beat the market? And while investments are important, it is just one piece of a bigger picture. When I'm working with my clients, even though I specialize in those 5 to 10 years until retirement, I do have clients that are not within 5 to 10 years until retirement. But any of my clients, what we do is we have to understand that your financial plan is bigger than just investments. But with those that are within 5 to 10 years until retirement, the conversation shifts. It is not only about growing your money. It is about making sure everything is working together in your financial plan. I am building their financial plan to help them answer questions like, when can I retire? How much can I spend each month in retirement without running out of money? How should I be thinking about my tax bill today, but also over the next 5, 10, 20, and even 30 years? Does it make sense to do Roth conversions? How do I handle my required minimum distributions? Can I be doing qualified charitable distributions or QCDs? What should I be doing from an estate planning standpoint to make sure that my money passes to my heirs, my beneficiaries, in the way that I would like it to do? This is what real financial planning looks like. It is not just managing the investments that only your advisor manages. It's about looking at your entire financial picture and making sure it is all coordinated. It is helping you make a decision. And for me and my clients, that starts with building out their financial plan. Understanding where you are today, where do you want to go, and then what it takes to get you there. From there, the investments support the plan, not the other way around. See, with my clients as a financial planner, I formally sit down with them 2 times a year, once in the spring, once in the fall, to give any updates to their financial plan and make sure that we are working towards reaching the goals that my clients have. But at any time, they can call me, questions about their health insurance plan at work, questions about a new job they might be getting, questions about their 401k plan, questions about their property and casualty insurance. My clients can come to me anytime with questions they have about anything with a $ related. That is the type of work that I do with my clients as a financial planner. I am not just looking at the accounts that I manage, I'm looking at their entire financial picture. Some questions that my clients come to me with are things like, I'm thinking about retiring earlier than we had planned. Does that work? How does that affect my plan? We want to take a big trip next year, take our kids, our grandchildren on a big trip. How much can we comfortably spend without putting our plan at risk? I'm considering a job change. What should I be thinking about financially? I want to buy a new car or help my kids out with something. How does that affect my plan? This is where a financial planner can add value in your life. They help you think and talk through decisions before you make them, because some of these decisions can be irreversible. See, I got into financial planning because I see people every day, unsure, unclear, stuck with their finances. They don't know who to turn to. They don't know if they're getting good advice, and they're questioning what they should do with their money. And I understand that financial planning is not just about investments. It's about your entire financial picture. Taxes, investments, insurance, estate planning, retirement planning. All of these pieces impact each other, and a lot of people don't have clarity on how their financial plan actually works. For example, I'll have one of my clients ask me, I read something the other day about Roth conversions. Should I do a Roth conversion? And it's not a definitive yes or no. The real answer depends on their tax situation, their future income, how it affects Medicare premiums, and even their long-term estate plan. See, it is all connected. And because of that, my advice is not based on products. I am not just looking at one piece of the puzzle to give you an answer. I'm looking at your entire financial picture before making any recommendation, so everything is working together the way it should. My clients range from their early 20s to their late 70s and anywhere in between. I do specialize in helping those within 5 to 10 years until retirement, but it is always free to sit down, have a conversation with me, and see if I would be a good fit to help you with your finances. So on this podcast, financial planning is what I will be talking about. Real planning, real decisions, and thinking about money in a way that actually supports the life that you want to live. If this sounds like something you'd be interested in, well, you're in the right place. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next episode. The opinions voiced in this podcast are for general information only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. To determine which strategies or investments may be suitable for you, consult the appropriate qualified professional prior to making a decision.